You don't have to do corporate branch. There's not which words? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, hayyi ala salah, hayyi ala al-falah, qad qamatu salah, qad qamatu salat, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah. Step forward. When you come back, fantastic.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Sami Allahu liman hamidah. Allah.
But how did you feel at that moment when you were, I guess, asked to leave the plane? And what do you want people to understand about your efforts to get others to realize you're not part of the radical groups that
It's the hardest moment in my life.
Palestinians lost their land. The indigenous population here has lost their land. Are there alliances? Do you understand that those people in the Southwest, the native people, are you involved, communicating with them for the civil rights that you want, just as they want civil rights here in their own land?
Who would like to speak?
What does this incident tell you about discrimination in this country?
Rabbi, would you come and offer prayer?
Shalom bimrama, Yaseh shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol Yishmael, v'al kol Yoshvei Tevel, v'imru amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
I think it's been said over and over again that Israel from its beginning was meant to be an American beachhead in the Middle East.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us.
This is a pretext for the United States and Israel to try to destabilize the Hamas government.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
I'd like to introduce now Reverend Reagan Hagler, who is the senior pastor of the Plymouth Congregational Church here in Washington, and also a leader in the United Church of Christ.
And right now we're going to hear some words from Reverend Reagan Hagler from Plymouth Congregational Church, our dear brother.
Good morning. I'm the pastor of Plymouth Congregational United Church of Christ in Washington, D.C., and I'm also National President of Ministers for Racial, Social, and Economic Justice of the United Church of Christ. And it is important that we stand here as Christian, as Jews,
Jesus is no longer Jewish,
as Muslim, because we are truly united in this issue, because nowhere in the American society should prayer be outlawed, prayer be demonized, whether it's by Christians or whether it's by Jews or whether it is by Muslims.
Christian Zionism that is largely subsidized by the Israeli government and largely subsidized by synagogues that don't want the truth talked about.
As I understand it, the expression of faith and expression of religion is still a protected right under the Constitution of the United States.
We stand up for so-called democracy, even though we know that's a lie.
And we should not condone xenophobia, whether in the society as a whole or within the business community.
How come no one who raves about democracy in the world condemns Israel for suppressing democracy? How come no one who talks about terrorism in the world are silent when it comes to condemning Israel about their terrorism against innocent men, women, and children and villages?
Because, sisters and brothers, one thing that we got to recognize is that we have had a history in this country where whole people can be demonized by one or two people.
I think it's been said over and over again that Israel from its beginning was meant to be an American beachhead in the Middle East.
And that has meant very often that black men has been lynched because somebody felt uncomfortable by a group of black men somewhere. And basically, that's what we're standing up for. We're standing up to make sure that this society truly understands that we are a diverse people, that we speak different languages and we practice faith in many different ways. There is no one way. That is the American way.
To control all of the politics in the Middle East as a surrogate for the United States government. And the politicians have led the budget so that they make this incredible contribution and this incredible investment in the death machinery.
In fact, all of us together, we are truly representative of what the United States of America should be. So we stand together as Jews, we stand together as Muslim, we stand together as Christians.
And so therefore, as a Christian minister, and I want to say this to the Secret Service of Plymouth Congregational United Church of Christ. And I want to say to Mossad of Plymouth Congregational United Church of Christ, located 5301 North Capitol Street in Washington, D.C. So everybody can know where to find me.
Claiming that there were Al-Qaeda connections with your mosque. Could you elaborate on that?
Which mosque?
The Tucson mosque.
I was there, and I came to America in 1995.
Right.
So what they are talking about, it's 80s, late 80s, and I don't know anything about that.
So you're not associated with that at all?
Of course.
Okay. And when
Otherwise, you won't see me here.